Welcome to the shit show, punk bitches.
Don't go to fucking school. If you get inspired by Rudy, you're a fucking loser. Any grown adult on TikTok should be registered as a sex offender. I'm political poison. Nobody running for office wants to touch me except maybe Joe Biden. Sex would probably be really annoying if they had to stop to bitch about how entitled millennials are. It's time to get rid of the boomers. You should gas up your meth-addicted cousin Shane the same way you support Lizzo. Sorry about that. Last week, one of my fans requested that I get out and use a vape pen on camera, so I just figured I'd go ahead and do it. Yeah, for the record, this isn't like me vaping to be douchey. I have this is CBD oil. It's a CBD vape pen, and I use it to contain my debilitating hypochondria. No, I don't have a Tumblr made-up mental illness where I've self-diagnosed myself with depression. I've been to doctors. I've been to psychiatrists. I've been prescribed pills that make it so I can't get an erection. I have very crippling at times hypochondria. If you don't know what that is, it means you concern yourself over deadly diseases that you probably don't have. Like, I think my heart's failing even though I'm in my mid-20s. Granted, I could probably lose some weight, but nonetheless. Headaches, a brain tumor. I've survived 9 brain tumors. So no, I don't vape this just to be an asshole. It's CBD oil. I vape it because it definitely it helps me. It helps me get my anxiety under control, and I still do have flare-ups. It is what it is. This and meditation, though, major key to me not being a clinically depressed maniac. So there's that. If you want to be able to get your anxiety under control, if you're like me, you can go to northspokanecbd.com and you can use the code word drunk. I know there's a lot of, it's 15% off your order. So code word drunk, northspokanecbd.com. I know we have a lot of stuff going on in the world that makes us anxious. Lots of stuff like that, coronavirus. A lot of people are just nervous wrecks right now because over the fucking flu. So go to northspokanecbd.com, get your anxiety under control. 15% off, use the code word drunk. If you're not going to use the code word, just don't fucking do it, okay? Don't even bother. Because why would you do that? Why would you hear about it on this show and go, yeah, I want to pay more money? That's pretty fucking retarded. Just saying. northspokanecbd.com, code word drunk for 15% off your order. If you don't do it, it might make you an anxious, nervous, depressed wreck who, gets home from his 9 to 5, which is actually the good part of his day, his shitty 9 to 5. Gets home from that, realizes that he regrets having his children because they ruined his marriage, his sexless marriage, mind you. Sexless marriage is the key part there. Gets home, just resents the shit out of his children. Just soon as he gets off that miserable 9 to 5, starts thinking of the best way to hang himself. Just, hasn't had sex. His wife hasn't let her touch him wife hasn't let him touch her for 3 months because her lover Roberto does that thing with his tongue that he can't do. Don't be like that guy. If you become a nervous wreck from anxiety because you didn't go to northspokanecbd.com, use the code word drunk for 15% off your order, where every segment of your life is miserable. Your miserable job is the best thing you have going, and the only solace you take is talking shit to strangers behind a keyboard. The safety of that keyboard. You probably need to go to northspokanecbd.com, use the code word drunk, get 15% off your order. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say. That's what you need to do. I don't know how else to put it. I'm done. Like, I can't be people. You guys need tough love. A lot of you are miserable. It's okay. I was miserable too. There were days I was worthless at work, and then I went to northspokanecbd.com, got 15% off my order with the code word drunk, got my anxiety under control. You don't know what health anxiety is. It's not your friend. Oh, I found a lump on my breast. I must have breast cancer. It's not that. It's everything is a symptom. It's terrible, and I wouldn't recommend it on my worst enemy. So, one more time. Feel a lot better. NorthSpokaneCBD.com. Code word drunk for 15% off your order. Can ship just about anywhere. Y'all know what to do. I went to the casino on Friday night, last Friday. Not because I like gambling. I hate gambling. I hate the idea of gambling. And yes, I understand. I play fantasy football. Fantasy football is a form of gambling, but I can at least control it. I'll tell you, as big of an economic hit as this coronavirus is causing, it didn't stop the boomers from going out and blowing their Social Security money. It really didn't. I hate gambling, but I really enjoy watching some scumbag blow his disability check at the casino. It's cool to see where that money ends up because it's almost always either in a drink, a drug, or at the casino. It's just cool to see, especially as close as it was to the third of the month, which is Welfare Day for those of you that don't know, how busy it was because they all got their money. They're going to go blow it. That's fine. The coronavirus didn't stop them. We actually saw a family getting out because the casino was attached to a hotel. And I didn't gamble at all. I hung out with my friends, talked, had a couple drinks, But we saw a family get out of the car and go to the hotel. And I remember my friend was like, "What? Why are they staying at a casino hotel?" And I'm like, "You don't get it, okay? You don't get it at all. They're really from 10 minutes away. This is the closest thing to a vacation that these crotch goblins will ever see because dad's a degenerate gambler and ran up their hotel points. They're pretending it's a vacation when they really just got evicted from their home or it got burnt down because dad owed too much money to Jimmy the Fish. So they're staying in this hotel for the weekend until they can figure out what the fuck to do because dad's such a degenerate piece of shit. That's who stays at the casino hotels. Nobody respectable has ever spent the night in a casino hotel. Nobody. Casinos, they play them out in these movies like The Hangover and you name it. They play it out like it's this big, glorious place, super luxurious, glamorous, everybody having a great time. It's not. Have you ever been to a casino? It's sad old people smoking and pulling a handle while it steals their grandchildren's inheritance. That's what the casino is. Just steals that trust fund money right away from them. And it's not really theft. They're doing it themselves, I guess. So steal is a bad word, but takes. It is. And honestly, as bad as the economic times are, degenerate boomers are really, really keeping the economy above water. Just barely. But they're keeping our heads above water. It's really impressive what the boomsies are able to do. It's when you've paid off your house because it was $40,000 when you bought it, and now it's worth about $350. You can blow your money on stupid shit. So they go and they get their smokes. They might get a drink or two, and then off to the casino. One-armed bandit just taking that fucking money, baby. It was. I don't let the coronavirus intimidate me, right? I'm not going to die. Knock on wood. I'm not, but people like me aren't the ones dying from it. It's strictly the elderly, right? Which is honestly, now it's like socially acceptable and I won't get sued if I ban boomers from my show. So I'm kind of trying to find the silver lining in this shit. So I'm not even mad about that. But yeah, so we were walking around and I saw this Asian lady with a mask over her face. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to end well. Not going to end well. One of these boomers is going to throw a fit. Going to throw an absolute racist fit. And then I reported her to security, had her thrown out because we don't tolerate that shit. I'm not trying to get coronavirus. I don't want to miss 2 weeks of work to cancel my fucking shows. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. And it's nothing to do with the fact that she was Asian. It's the fact that she was old. I just wanted her gone. Make that very clear. My girlfriend, she's Hispanic and native, but she looks Asian. So I thought it would be funny, like while she walked out of the bathroom with her friends, to be like, oh, she's coughing. Get her out. I had her thrown out too. Walk around every time we're out in public. She won't even talk to me anymore. Every time we go out in public, start sneezing, pretend it was her, and just yell, Wuhan! I haven't been laid in like a week, but not as long as that guy who didn't go to NorthSpokaneCBD.com. Use the code word drunk for 15% off his order. He hasn't been laid in a lot longer. Yeah, I should probably stop the fake racism against my girlfriend. There's plenty of material there with what she already is, but I can't help that she looks a little Asian. It was great. That's what I love, though. I love watching degenerates. That's my new hobby. I'm going to go to the casino every weekend, not to gamble. We have a beer or two, chill with my buddies, shoot the shit, and watch degenerates blow their disability money. I love that phrase, disability. That's like how that's how we mask. I love how we mask words. Like developing countries really just means shithole. Third world, excuse me. Boomer means entitled sack of shit. We mask words, right? We mask words. You're not disabled, okay? Most of you. Yes, I understand there are people with no use of their legs and they kind of need that money. That's fine. But a lot of these people that you see on disability, their only disability is that they're an alcoholic. I understand that's covered by the Americans with Disabilities Act. But that doesn't mean you need my fucking money. It doesn't. Oh, excuse me, an alcoholic or a drug addict. One of the two. That's their disability, and they happen to get their rocks off at the fucking casino. I love it. Watching them blow $300 because their rent's $50 a month and they're subsidized housing. But I love watching them blow $300 at the fucking casino and then trying to scramble to figure out how they're going to spend or where they're going to come up with next week's booze money. They just got over a short month, so they're a little happy they had some left over. They didn't have to ration their booze. That was my dog barking. My day of reckoning's come. The coronavirus is right outside my home. Sorry about that. I did have to run out and let my dog out. She would not stop fucking barking. We're back now, though. It's the great part of pet ownership is being rudely interrupted while you're in the middle of something so they can bark at you. Now she's in here with me. No animal abuse. Didn't leave her locked outside. We're good. I actually just had to get her licensed yesterday. Yeah, I waited. They finally found, she's 11. She's going to be 11. I had actually dodged licensing her for 10 years. For 10 years, she was my little Anne Frank puppy. And then they finally found her. I don't know how they found her, but they figured out about her. I was going to reply and be like, no, she's dead. I can't register her. I felt like that would have been bad karma and she would have actually died or something like that. So I did. I got to tell you, I've had dogs put down. That's painful, but far more painful than putting a dog down is registering one, because that means the state finally won. It's none of your fucking business what I own. The Nebraska Humane Society is one of the most corrupt institutions in the country, right up there with the CIA, the Federal Reserve. The Nebraska Humane Society is beyond corrupt. Can't do it. I can't fucking deal with it. Because that's my thing. She's my Anne Frank puppy. The only difference, though, was when the Nazis came to take Anne Frank away, her family wasn't armed to the fucking teeth. So, fuck off. I'll pay your $50 to avoid a civil war. I just don't understand why I have to register it. It's none of your fucking business. You know what else I don't understand? Why is Hillary Clinton getting a documentary on Hulu? Who the fuck thinks this shit up? Who has such little going on in their life besides people who've been quarantined from coronavirus? In which case, I'd still rather just sleep. That they think, you know what? I'm going to spend the next 4 hours watching a documentary about Hillary Clinton. I can sum that up in about 30 seconds. I was a whore in college. I married into a rich and powerful family. Now I'm rich and powerful. I have people killed sometimes. The end. There's the Hillary Clinton story. Okay, and she's probably part reptile, but that's neither here nor there. There's lots of fine reptiles out there, like Satan. I don't know. Hillary definitely, the Clintons, they definitely released the coronavirus to cost Trump the election. I don't know if we can argue against that anymore. It's pretty stone cold logic. Stone fucking cold. I don't see any argument against it. None. People call me insane for that, but no, this is a character I play. Only half of this show is serious. Can I get serious for a minute, though? That's my question. I'm going to get serious with you guys. One more. My fans demand it. So here's the thing about this coronavirus bullshit. And they are doing some good things, like canceling Coachella. That's okay. I don't mind canceling Coachella. Coachella's full of posers and retards. Fuck. That's fine. They can, if the coronavirus wants to flare up every year right before Coachella and then get over right after it ends, that's fine with me. We can cancel Coachella every fucking year. I'm gonna pay $1,000 to go hear 6 songs from Beyonce. What a waste of fucking time. What a waste of fucking money. People that go, they don't even go there to listen to the music. They go there to be seen and post pictures. It is the most expensive Instagram picture ever taken, is what Coachella is. That's what it's there for, to find that perfect fucking Instagram post so you can rub it in your friend's face, your other basic white bitch friends who fucking hate you and talk shit on you. I'm going to spend $6,000 to show my whore friends up. That's what a Coachella ticket is. Don't try to argue that, no, I love the festival vibe. There's plenty of festivals in wherever you live, whatever little shithole town you're in, that are $25 to get into. Okay? You only go to Coachella because you want to flex for the gram for your 268 followers on Instagram. That's the reason you fuckers go to Coachella. Let's talk about the coronavirus, though. No, I don't. And this is where I'm going to get serious. I'm going to break character, and I'm going to give you guys a real spin on it. This is how I feel. No, the fucking coronavirus was not created in a lab and weaponized against us by the government or the Chinese or something like that. No, it's fucking dumb. Go back to the drawing board if that's your take. It's ridiculous. Our government can't deliver fucking mail without going bankrupt. You really think they created this elaborate disease that infects a bunch of people but doesn't kill them just enough to inconvenience them? That's dumb. The deep state didn't do it to screw Trump over either. Neither did the Clintons or the DNC. None of them did. Or Soros, or none of them did it. None of them. You talk about how stupid these people are, but then supposedly they're lurking everywhere, behind every closed door, dark alleys, Soros and the Clintons, and how incompetent they are. But somehow they're behind every bad thing that ever happens. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your breath. Stop wasting my time. Eat my entire ass. It's not that. The virus was an accident. It was nature. It was nature. But the response to this virus, the media response, the government response, the Federal Reserve's response, was very, very calculated. There's the conspiracy. The conspiracy, you guys are looking at the wrong thing. The conspiracy is not that the virus itself. The conspiracy is not found in the virus itself. That's not what it is. The conspiracy is found in the weaponization of the story. You guys are looking at the wrong place. It is how they have used this. Rahm Emanuel, never let a good tragedy go to waste. Remember that? It's how they have used this. I'm not a Trump supporter. Obviously, a big portion of the media has an incentive to defeat Trump, and they're using this against him. They definitely are. That's fine. We can admit that without calling me a right-wing conspiracy theorist, because I'm fucking not. Most of the media does not like Donald Trump. They see that's a fact, okay? I don't like Donald Trump, but that's a fact. Most of the media, they see this as an opportunity to go, oh, wow, we can use this against him. The more we push this, the more it's going to affect the economy. We've never seen Ebola, swine flu, SARS, West Nile. We never had media like this, as massive, easy access to information to freak everyone out. So they've used this to target the economy, because and it's sick, but this is what's happening. And I'm not talking about your local, Channel 7 news you can trust. I'm not talking about them. Get off your fucking moral high horse, you sack of shit. I'm talking about the mainstream media, your Twitter bloggers, people like that, okay? That's who I'm talking about. Not McKenna Jones, Channel 6 News. I don't know. McKenna Jones makes like 25 grand a year, goes home to her fucking 3 cats. Okay? She's not part of this grand Soros conspiracy. That's not who I'm going after. I'm not going after your local news reporters. I'm going after the jackasses on Twitter, the blue checkmark mafia, CNN, NBC, Fox, CBS, you name it. Make that clear, okay? And this is another thing, okay? I'm also not being anti-Semitic. I had that accusation earlier when I posted it on Twitter. It's not anti-Semitic. I have kicked people off my podcast page, Bread and Circuses by Big Bill Media, for making anti-Semitic remarks. It's not allowed. I have no tolerance for it. One of my best friends is Jewish. It's absolutely disgusts me. It's despicable. And if you associate the words corporate media elite with Jew, then that's a you problem, not a me problem. You need to take a look at yourself in the mirror and find out why you associate Jews with, being the boogeymen behind the curtains. That's what you need to do. That's not my problem, okay? Are there Jews that run the media and pull the strings? Absolutely. It's not all of them, though. Not even close. Now I'm going to get called this lefty cuck. I didn't know this was racism's bad. I didn't know this was some lefty cuck channel now. Fuck you. We don't want you on here. No, so anyway, fuck. I got trailed off there. That happens a lot on this show, if you haven't noticed. These people, they're pushing it for political gain because they're going to blame these politicians. Guess who's going to take these politicians' place? People they own. People, these corporate elites, media moguls, et cetera, people they own, right? They're going to fund these elections, and they're going to get their people in office. That's step one. Step two, when these stocks crash, these businesses go under, when when the housing market gets wrecked, the economy's completely in the toilet, who do you think is going to control, or who do you think controls when they stop talking about the coronavirus and spreading the panic? And who do you think is going to step in and buy up all those fucking properties? Buy up all those stocks, buy up all those business, the GameStops of the world for pennies on the fucking dollar. You guessed it. You guessed it. That's all I'm saying. Look a little bit deeper. If you take anything from this stupid fucking show, the virus itself is not the conspiracy. The weaponization of the story is the conspiracy. Take that shit to the bank, bitch. What I'm getting at is stop looking up to people you see, to your professors. Stop looking up to your parents, to firemen. It's a waste. Don't go to college. Start looking up to Lil Uzi Vert. Try and figure that shit out. Fucking took you guys for... I don't even know at this point, man. It's late as fuck. Everything's getting canceled by the coronavirus, but I'll tell you what's not getting canceled by the coronavirus. Pie Fest, March 14th, tomorrow. It's a Saturday. American Dream / The Hangout, 72nd F here in Omaha, motherfucking Nebraska. 9 p.m. It's still going on. It's still going on. People, Caleb, how this is irresponsible of you to keep this show going on. Why haven't you canceled it? You could spread the coronavirus. Maybe. But these selfish fucks aren't considering one thing. And that's the fact that I just spent $1,000 on new furniture yesterday. So I need to pay that shit off. No, I'm not canceling. We're not canceling shit. We just had a show tonight. Last second laughter, we brought it back. Shouts out to Jeremy Plum. Shouts out to Derek Pavelka, Mr. Z, Ross Doling, and my motherfucking self for having a day to promote that shit and packing that bitch. Fuck yeah. That's what we do. We don't cancel shit. So come on down tomorrow, March 14th, Pie Fest. Maybe you'll get the coronavirus, but we're in a strip club, so that's probably not the worst thing you can catch there. That's all I'm saying. That's how we're going to end the show. It's been Deepish Thoughts. Make sure you go like us, Drunken Disorderly Media, on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. You can follow my personal Instagram and Twitter at anarchy.gov. That's anarchy, DOTGOV as in vagina. Peace the fuck out, bitches.